Thanks for tuning in today. Welcome to the Rob and the Raw series, part 3. Today, what I'd like to do is share with you a word that changed the trajectory of my life. Growing up in the family of 7 kids in the city of Baltimore, it wasn't the toughest neighborhoods, but it was somewhat of a tough neighborhood. That said, I grew up in an environment where I thought I had to be this tough guy. I had to have this outer tough guy shell. Didn't want to share my feelings, didn't want to share my insecurities because of what people might think or do or say about you. So I grew up a lot of my young years thinking, hey, I got to be this tough guy. But in 2003, my wife and we went to a real estate seminar in Maui, of all places, spent thousands of dollars to learn how to be transparent. That's the word I want to share with you today. So think about it. When we are not transparent, we're throwing up a smoke screen, a facade. And what I've learned that, hey, to be transparent was allow people to see me for who I am. If you remember in the old days, they had the overhead projector, and you had the transparency, and the light would shine through, and you could see the information up on the screen or the board. So what I'm asking you today is to let the light shine through you. Let people see you for who you truly are. Be your true self and not wake up in a false self mentality where you got to be somebody that you're really not. And when you allow yourself to be true to who you are, you give yourself a sense of freedom, and it allows other people to be attracted to you. See, we grow up thinking we have this tough guy image or this facade, it will attract more people to us, but it's just the opposite. It's a counterintuitive thought process here. So if you are truly yourself, if you show people you're a human and you do make mistakes, and it's okay to do that, it's okay to fail, and it's about getting back up and being who you are, that's more attractive than being this false guy. Anyway, so transparency is the word that, again, changed the trajectory of my life. Now, there's a message here. There's a couple messages here. Number one, we as parents, what messages do we send to our children if we're not transparent? If we're not transparent with our children, if we don't show them that we struggle or we're sensitive, if we have insecurities, they're going to grow up thinking they're not allowed to struggle, they're not allowed to have insecurities, and they're supposed to be perfect. And if that's the case, they're never going to come to us, and they're never going to share their struggles, their thoughts, their feelings with us. So it's important, I think, for us to allow ourselves to be transparent with our kids. Right? The message on the business side of it is if you're meeting with clients and you're always going to meetings and you have this false image of who you really are, at some point in time they're going to catch that. They're going to see through you and know that you're really not being true. But if you're transparent and you allow people to see you for who you are, you're going to be more attractive to people. They're going to want to tell other people about you, and it's going to attract more business into your life, and you'll have a fulfilling life from a personal standpoint and from a business standpoint. So my question to you this week is, one, are you willing to be transparent every day? Are you willing to go to work and be transparent with your clients and with your kids at home and with your families, I should say? And if you are willing to do it, ask yourself this question: how will I show up transparent today in my life and in business? Love to hear from you. Love to hear what your thoughts are on this. And please understand, if you feel there's value in this message, love for you to share it on Facebook with your friends. Email it to a friend. Help us help them get this message out and help everybody live a fulfilling life by being transparent and being true to themselves. Please feel free to email me at rob@talktorob.com. Know that I'm always available for your referrals, and I'll be joining in. I'd love to see you join in next week for our next message.